This video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Oh boy. Oh boy. You know what they say. You know what they say about battle royale and death games. All right. We can keep doing it. Kids love that stuff. All right.
If there's one thing that we can't stop doing in this particular season of Kamen Rider, it is giving people actual guns that don't look like laser.
Look. Since we are doing the international appeal, we gotta appeal to the international audience, and they love seeing characters with guns. You know, if you think about why doesn't a Kamen Rider just pull out a gun and shoot the monster? Why doesn't Baku take out his? I don't know what's a gun that you can legally own in Japan?
Oh boy, now that's a different question. Guns that you can legally own in Japan, I don't know.
All right, why doesn't just take out his Walter P75 or whatever the fuck and shoot Nox and call it a day? You know,
it would be crazy if he did do that.
Right, instead of transferring to a stupid little shaggy man, right, and dealing with this thing, right. All right. Oh boy, man. Okay. Well, going to the wiki has somehow fucked up my loading.
Yep, that's why I'm just. Don't worry. I'm on the r/Japan Life subreddit from 7 years ago in order to possess a gun in Japan.
All right, Twig. Well, I cannot pull up the title. We can. All right. Welcome to Kamen Rider Zeztz, episode 18.
Shoot. Oh wait. Guns.
Yeah, oh boy, I can't even pull this episode. I can't even have the episode play out in the background, right? Because I don't know how to fuck this thing fucked up my background. Hold on, I need to, alright, keep going.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, so, gun ownership in Japan, it only exists in your dreams. But hey, we've got our new commander. It's Commander 3. He looks like he needs a sandwich and maybe a blood transfusion, but apparently he's strong enough to do what we've always been expecting someone to do, which is just force Baku to go to sleep by knocking him the fuck out.
Yeah, boy, Baku is really weak about that. And it turns out it's really easy to knock out this guy. I assume Baku as a person who doesn't have a job, like an actual IRL, he's easy to knock out.
He is nutrient deficient.
Yeah,
he's still recovering from his 16-hour fucking sleep thing or whatever that happened when he was dealing with Nox and getting the Inazuma fucking capsule.
Mm-hmm. Right. What? Can I get the episode? Can I get the episode to play? Beep.
Anyway,
oh my god. Okay.
As you figure that out,
hey, we're in school. We're in school.
We're back directly to school, and we are left with the probably the most, I don't know about upsetting, but questionable dynamic that we've set up with Nem. I mean, when she was a mannequin, that was a lot. But Nem being the school teacher and Baku being a student hitting on her is just so many. Oh boy!
Don't you look? I can't look. You gotta. This is all part of Yuya Takahashi's master plan.
Yeah,
right?
I get that.
The actress for Nem.
Yeah, this is like a whole. This is so many different levels of Freudian like questions where I'm like, what is like. A psychiatrist would have a fucking field day with Yuya Takahashi of like, alright, so when you decide to make the 16, 17-year-old girl in your show dress up as a cute school teacher and then had the main protagonist boy hit on her, what exactly was going through your fucking mind at the time?
Right, look, it's all part of his process, but don't worry, look, someone else is here, it's not Sakai,
so that's the crazy thing that like, this is the first, it's the first time that, well, I guess it's not the first time that two people have been, because even with the president of Nem's company, her quote-unquote dad, it was him and his wife, but he was the only dreamer. So it's like, it's just weird that it's someone that Baku already has a relationship with, and he doesn't think to immediately try to talk to them to see, like, weird that he didn't immediately go, oh, it's Nazca, I should try, he should assume that it's, if he's assuming that she's the dreamer, he should just try to fucking talk to her, but he doesn't.
Yeah, look, okay, like here's the thing, right? Like we have reached the point in the show where the show will actively lie to us, you know, right? To show who is in fact the dreamer. So the fact that there's another character that we interact, another named character we interact with as well in this background, like in the dream universe. Like, oh boy, hey, look, is this Natsuka? You know, are we in Natsuka? Are we in this person's dream?
Who we've never met before. And I would also say this is an episode where I had to remember that Baku is supposed to be, like, canonically 23, because I thought from, like, in my mind I was like, yeah, it's gotta be Nazca. She's the only one that looks like a grown-ass adult here. And then it's like, well, Baku's also an adult. And, like, and so, in theory, this could just be, like,
we gotta operate this, like, what I assume is like Disney Channel, right, rules of law. You cannot play a teenage character until you're, like, in your mid-20s, you know, right? Probably due to some stupid labor laws or whatever, you know?
That is probably a thing where we did learn from the Olsen twins, and we went, oh boy, we fucked those kids up bad.
Look, they're fine now. Look, they do fashion or something, you know?
Or something.
Right? Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, it's a new day, new dream. It's dreaming. It starts off benign enough of we're in school, but once again, much like all the other nightmares, quickly turns into, oh Jesus Christ, that's actually really way too, like, real of a problem of, like, oh my God, there's a school shooter. Also, I just want to take a second to address the thing that doesn't get addressed at all in this episode, which is a completely different nightmare is summoned.
Yeah, that the lady just manifests.
And I really gotta point out, that thing is fucking horrifying.
I
don't give a shit about it.
Double check the first time this thing popped up on screen. Like, I had to pause, like, man, what the fuck is this thing design? Holy shit. I thought it was a brain at first.
I don't know what the fuck it's supposed to be.
This is actually the most, boy.
It is some real horrifying shit.
This is, like, actually the most frightening nightmare design in the show so far for me. I cannot get over it.
It's got, like, a little, oh fuck, what is it? Okay, so it's doing like a Pan's Labyrinth thing where it's holding its eyeballs in its hands, but it also has big fucking ears, but then it has like a little baby legs that, like, if there's a, like, baby part of it that's sitting on top of it, so maybe they're more like wings, but then it also has arms.
This thing has big ass arms. After seeing this thing, I was kind of amazed, like, this is what all the nightmare in the show should have been. You know, like, everything else.
Also, here's my question. Did they just make up this design just to never use it? Because are we ever going to see this thing do something?
Boy, is this a Chekhov's nightmare situation?
Yeah, like, I'm really, like, upset of, like, you can't just make this up just to, like, haunt me and then never do anything.
Just to have it walk off screen.
Yeah,
do
nothing. Yeah, you can't do that to me. Don't you fucking fuck with me like that. Absolutely not. That's a crazy thing to do to a person.
Look. There's still... Boy, I want to see how long we go without seeing this.
Like, what is it called? What is this thing called? What would you call... let me... Hold on. I'm sure that... I'm gonna venture back onto the wiki. I'm sure that's gonna fuck things up. But I bet you it's gonna say that it's...
Is this thing called a baby nightmare?
Oh, I was gonna say... I bet they're gonna say that there's no... that there's no name... Like, it's unnamed.
Apparently it's called the baby nightmare.
Jesus
it is
Christ.
A pediophobia themed monster.
Okay, so it's a fear of babies. I mean,
a fear of dolls. You know, right?
Yeah. Okay, I guess.
Yeah, this thing is horrifying. But hey, you know what? Hey, but here you go, Nox. Here, hey, you get a new toy. You've been a good boy.
So here's the thing, right? So Nox's shadow capsules or whatever they are. So we had this whole conversation before about. When was the last time that we had a Kamen Rider that one used a different trinket than like the others, and we were struggling because it's like we've had plenty of different belts, but we haven't necessarily had different trinkets. And then I realized that the one that's been staring us in the face the whole time is Bill.
Okay.
Because because the
I don't know. No, wasn't the conversation? What was the last time in general?
But what we said, what we landed on was Drive between Chaser and Drive. But it's but it would be Build because the full bottles and the splash jellies are two different trinkets, and we forget about them. But that is like the last time, like, because I forgot that the splash jellies were even a fucking thing. And then it was like, oh yeah, that
right? Because I think it was because doesn't every actual subsequential built media after the show end,
all of the main writers eventually get the build driver and just have their
and then they also just get full bottle. They start
they get full bottle stuff, and so it just
and they're like
it just overwrites itself.
Yeah, right. Like, why the fuck were we using those stupid little fucking boxes? This thing fucking sucks. Okay,
right.
All right.
So it is. We have had it more recently than Drive, but not by much.
Mm-hmm. Right. Hey, look, that's just a 7-year gap. 8-year gap. Hey, look, perfect time for an anniversary if you ask me. Right.
Yeah.
To follow up on what the fuck is going in the built world. But anyway, yeah. Okay. All right, that's good to know. Anyway, yeah, Nox gets a new shiny little toy. Gets a red ball this time. It's the cherish.
Here's your new Pokemon.
It's a cherish ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Like I say, this thing is fucking horrifying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the dream, Natsuka and her classmate. I think his name.
We're the only two. I mean, it does. I feel like simplify it, or it should simplify it for Baku when it's like, all right. Well, there's only so many named people within this dream that I'm actually interacting with, so it has to be between those two. Like, one of you two is the fucking dreamer.
Yeah, right. And I have been in the dream of Fujimi, right?
Yeah.
So look, the next best thing has to be has to be his subordinate,
Right.
Right. Also, real quick, I just want to point out that so I've been thinking a lot about dreams lately, and like the ramification of dreams and reading about dreams and all that stuff, not having weird dreams about dreams, obviously, but I've been reading about dreams like, like weird stuff about dreams, right? Like, hey, I just want to point out that everyone has normal faces in these dreams,
Oh yeah, the fact that they're not all blurry and shit.
Yeah, no, like jumbo, like Picasso, like I think that's where the ear. I think this is my brain's.
Maybe that's what the nightmares are. Is the dream interpretation of what faces would be.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, hey, here's a completely different fucking nightmare. And I have to admit, when I saw this, I was like, hey, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You know what this is? This is like the scene at the end of The Flash. Right? When you're expecting a Ben Affleck's Batman to show up, and it's fucking George Clooney Batman. Like, all right. I'm like, oh, man, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
Hey, cool design though. I do like his weird little face off. That thing is horrifying.
That spins up and down like a twister.
Yeah, when he takes his face off and then he spins it, it's like, oh, I don't like that. That's hey, that's weird, creepy body horror type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
But hey, he got game. He got game though.
Yeah.
You saw. He's like, hey man, throw me the ball, and I
put
want
me
to
in,
check
coach.
this out. Right? Yeah. Anyway, hey, one of you gets a real weapon while all the rest of you gets like really weird, stupid battle royale logic weapon. I'm kind of mad, but by the type of weapons everyone gets. I mean, like one person.
I will say,
Natsuka does get a metal bat.
Yeah, I think that the fact that Kureha gave us got a gun was the kind of like dead giveaway that for the twist at the end, because oh man, who else has had a gun in this show? Well, Baku has a gun. I wonder why she would get a gun.
Right, man. I think it's just really funny how everyone gets like really stupid like meme weapons, like joke weapons,
Right.
Yeah, she's sort of like, all right. I'm looking at the kid. Man, one character gets like that stupid little like toy drawing of a hammer that they.
The squeaky hammer. Yeah.
Yeah, like the one that use on variety shows, right? To
Yep.
bop your
Yeah.
to bop
Not all of you are,
the guest.
Yeah, some of you will die. I must let you know that in the lottery of weapon assignment, this getting the little toy hammer is the equivalent of getting the propeller buckle in fucking Geats.
Yeah, but yeah, so it's a death game / not a death game. You know, they're not fighting each other. They're not battle royale each other.
Which feels like it's not a death game. If it's this is tag, right? This is like reverse tag of like, oh, you have to come and find me, and like I have 20. There are 20 people that are the seeker, and one person that's hiding and is it. And if you catch me and kill me, then you win. But if you don't, then like that's a death game.
Hey,
feels like
have fun with your stupid little fake weapons. Except you with the gun. You know, I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, I'm
for you.
gonna watch
That's an
that.
actual fucking.
Also, the bat. The bat might also fuck me up, but I'm not really gonna worry about that.
Yeah, you know, I'm more worried about the gun.
Yeah, that gun.
You know?
That gun. I gave that gun loaded. I don't know why the fuck I had to do that.
Yeah, I'm rewatching everyone's stupid little fucking weapons again.
Yeah, there's a tennis
Like,
racket.
I think a character gets a super soaker, actually.
Hold on.
Oh no, a character gets a recorder. Holy fuck.
Listen,
Oh,
hey, you can hit him with the Guantanamo
Oh
Bay.
my god, wait, hold
Hit
on.
him-
One character gets a what's that silver mesh thing you for pasta?
A strainer?
That little. Yeah, one character gets a fucking strainer. Oh man, these girls are.
Look, hey, sometimes
Man.
you could always do. Oh, there's a spatula for one kid. Look, I'm just saying. We could.
Man, even in Battle Royale, they gave those middle schoolers real weapons.
The death game nightmare might be thinking, like he might be doing this like psychologically, like, oh, you can try to kill me like they did to like the prisoners in like Guantanamo and Abu Ghraib, where you just torture them by playing fucking, or North Korea where they were just playing Justin Bieber on loop for like you just screech at me with a fucking recorder for long enough, I'll just kill myself.
But yeah, Baku wakes up from the dream, which is where it really threw me off, right? Because it immediately cuts to Baku talking to Natsuka.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh wait,
like, yes,
was she already in the closet? Or is this like later?
It is real world Natsuka talking to him in his pocket dimension in the closet, which I feel like 3 should have more of an issue with because he's like. Say what you want.
Zero was cool, you know. Zero's the cool boss, you know, right?
I feel like 3 would just walk in and be like, "The fuck you mean you're letting people into the fucking room? No,
Who are these people? They're not supposed to know about this.
They're not authorized to know anything about code."
Oh man, how am I supposed to manipulate you if there are other people in here? You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, Natsuka does not remember anything from her dream. You know, I don't remember a lot. I don't remember my dreams, all right? But I feel like if you have a dream, you know, where your high school gets blown up, right, by a death monster, right? Yeah. I think that's a pretty impactful dream.
And I would also say, just from Baku's own experience with dealing with dreamers, none of the dreamers have... Sure, some of the dreamers have lied and been like, I didn't want to admit that I knew that I saw you. But none of them have been able to be
that's really weird.
Yeah, but none of them have been like fully I don't remember. Like if Natsuka, who is fully in on like what the deal is here, is saying I don't remember like doing that, I'm willing to bet that she's not the dreamer, because if she was, she would be like, she would have called you and been like, hey, I had a fucking weird dream about you.
And why the fuck were you in my dream, you know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? It's really, I don't like that, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, look, there's something going on at Natsuka's old school, you know, people are disappearing, you know, right? Right? Who could it be?
All my classmates are disappearing. I mean, look.
Yeah,
hey,
and both physically and both physically disappearing and also theoretically disappear. They're getting Marty McFly out of the school yearbook, which I was like, okay, I feel like this nightmare should not happen. Like, I understand them like just disappearing in IRL.
Yeah, but,
you know,
but people still know who the fuck they are. You're not erasing their family lineage.
Yeah, but the part they're disappearing from goddamn from
fucking reality. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, how the fuck does that work? You know, right? Because their names are still written.
Yeah, I guess the implication is that they're dying in the past.
Right. You know, but yeah. But sure, and already a bunch of students are dead.
Yeah,
you know,
yep.
right?
We have already had casualties.
Yeah, yeah. So we gotta go investigate. We gotta go investigate this. You know, we gotta go to the school. Oh, yeah. They invest. And look, it's Kureha, who is apparently Natsuka's best friend from school.
The incident, which wasn't really an incident.
Oh yeah, look, until they decided to go to a different college, you know.
Yeah, and that's right. I mean, hey, look, sometimes you do drift apart from friends. Sometimes you.
Hey, look, not everyone remains friends with people from high school, you know. And hey, look, you know. Look, some people just make friends with people in college.
Yeah.
You know, that's a perfectly normal thing to do.
Yeah.
Not everything, you don't have to have everything attached to to high school like that.
And
right?
it's honestly kind of sad if everything is attached to high school.
Yeah, you know, look, that's what some people say are their best years, you know, right?
Anyway, Fujimi once again is back on the case. He's cracked it wide open. He's fucking figured it all out. Thanks, Fujimi. You're really just an absolute. You're the smartest man in the room. God, do I love every time that you guess the fucking worst possible solution.
Yeah, look, it's the best. Look, they don't know what to do with this. It's the best his character can do right now.
Fujimi has batted a solid 0 on every single case. Has never gotten a single one right. But I will say, I do want him to get back to the truck so that we can have him do front rolls again, because I really like that.
Yeah. You know, it's been a while. It's been since we had a good tuck and roll. You know, but yeah, Fujimi's like, oh yeah, I figured this out. You know, I was like, boy, I feel like, hey, look, I think if it's an argument for anything, we know what isn't the reason. If that's Fujimi's first, if Fujimi's the first person to throw out,
we can rule. Like, all right, well, I will confidently rule that out. Then I guess it's not Nazca then.
Yeah, that's an insane theory, you know, right? But don't worry, Fujimi also blames on the nightmare, so, you know, it's always the nightmare, right?
Yeah,
it has to be the nightmare.
Hey, you almost had it, buddy. You almost had it.
Yeah. So, it's the next night, Baku goes to sleep. He's back in the dream world, you know, right?
Yeah.
He's got to figure, he's got to fight this nightmare.
Yeah, the nightmare's going around, it's blowing up kids, it's burning the school down. There's a kid that tries to fight him with a ping pong paddle.
Hey, this is the perfect. That's the perfect thing to appeal to the American audience.
I mean,
right?
look,
you know?
we're finally getting to international audiences. Hey,
this is something Americans can relate to.
Yeah. I mean, it is. It really is. Stay tuned for next week where we get the immigration enforcement nightmare.
Oh, yeah, a bunch of students gets killed by the deaf game nightmare, you know, right? Kureha is freaking the fuck out.
Reasonably, as she should.
Yeah, she is losing it within the dream, which, once again, I need to point out, I mean, obviously we find out the reason why, right. By the end of the episode. But if you're watching, like, oh wait, none of this makes sense. Aren't you supposed to be like a weird dream manifestation from Natsuka? How are you able to have migraine unless she's dreaming of you having migraine, which is still a very weird thing. I don't dream for people in my dream to have migraines, you know.
Yeah, I don't really dream of sentience with the people in my dreams at all.
Right? It's just real fucking. I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. You know. She also called Baku 7. Baku's, hey, how the fuck do you know?
Yeah.
Hey,
how do you know only my bosses call me 7, and also Nem, and shit, fuck.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people call me, but you should not be able to be known to call me 7.
Oh, unless this is Nazca's interpretation, and Nazca knows that Baku is 7, so then Nazca thinks that Kureha would know that he's 7.
Right, but yeah. But then it turns out, oh no, it's not Natsuka. That's the dreamer, you know? Yep. It's Kureha. She's the dreamer, you know?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. She shoots the nightmare. He catches it. He throws that fucking bullet back, by the way. He's like, hey.
Get this shit out of my face.
Mm-hmm. right? We see the Steam form again. Hey, it's been a while since we see Steam.
Yeah, Stream. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they realize they cannot rely on Inazuma for a bit now. So we gotta show up his other format, I guess.
I mean,
sure,
yeah,
why not?
I will say, honestly, they seem to be forgetting about Inazuma, even in the Inazuma boost form, also, which is that's kind of pissing me off.
Yeah, man, that form is so good, well designed. I love the little things on it.
Yeah,
but yeah,
they gotta bring that back.
Yeah, but yeah, Nox shows up. He's like, "Oh, hey, I'm part of.
Yeah,
hey,
I'm
part
here
of
to
this
kill
team."
Hold on.
Yeah, I was like, there's technically no reason for him to be here, right? If you think about it.
Oh, there's absolutely
he's like,
no reason for him
to
be here, but he contractually
yeah, he's like,
he has to.
Yeah, but he wants to be involved in this stream right now. He's like, "Oh yeah, put me in." And then hey, we get to see his new weird upgrade form.
Yeah,
pretty late. It's just an attachment.
It is quite literally his gun is a sidearm.
Yeah, I was hoping that since his suit is already doing like this weird half and half bullshit,
it would just
right?
switch. I mean, I guess that would be a little too reminiscent of what was the one in Gotchard? The other Dread. Like it'd be a little too like Dread-like.
Oh, but Dread was like a third share, right? No one gives a fuck about that.
I get that. I'm just saying.
Oh man, but I guess they did not want to go out their way to give him new forms to make like a new suit. Like I was honestly hoping that when he put in like this weird gun thing, that his was it the white side of his suit or the other half of his suit, which also transforms right as well.
Yeah.
But him just getting right. And also, you gotta keep in mind, this is our secondary writer of the show.
Yeah.
So he has to at least get like something any other any other character. Yeah, but the best they got for him was like, oh no, here's a gun arm. Pew pew for firing that.
Yeah,
but you know what?
Shoot with your. You're like Mega Man.
Yeah, hey, Steel. That's your Inazuma. Well, is this still the barrier? I assume this is Inazuma, right?
No, he steals barrier. He beats the shit.
Is this barrier?
Yeah, he beats the shit out of Baku, and once again, Nox continues to just steal capsules from Baku like it's fucking candy.
but don't worry, but Baku's mind palace, his subconscious can keep making that shit whenever he wants. Oh, hey, don't worry. I got a lot of barriers in my mind. I can keep making this.
Yeah, I can make as many barriers as I need to repress memories.
Yeah, but we get a cool. Once again, I love it when they do cool transition scenes, right? Especially in the dream world, they get layaway to do this. They walk off like a curtain. That's cool. I love it when they do this effect. It's really neat.
Yeah.
That they do that effect. I think that's really cool. And then and then we find that Baku is able to piece together the mystery. Wait a minute, you've been to school before, but not. We went to school before, but not at this school.
No, it was a different school, and we were there together.
Yeah.
Boy, it sure would help if Baku had even half of his memories.
Yeah, which is by the way, it is an insane thing. Like there were not enough context or sub clues at any point in the show for him to suddenly say this, right?
I'm the only thing. Also,
right. The only thing that he got, like his only interaction with Kureha, is her just calling him Seven, and I guess that's enough for him. Like, I gotcha. You figured, hey, which is like an insane thing.
Yeah,
you're for him to suddenly.
You were also there,
right? Right, what a crazy, he's correct. But I feel like he skipped a lot of, detective.
He took a real leap of faith on that one and went, I think
right, and it was... that's fucking crazy how he just, I don't know what interaction where she just called him Seven, yes, I'm a secret agent in my dream. I caught ya,
Yeah.
Right, I was like, wow, this is fucking insane. There was, right, I was hoping this be at least be a two-parter, where Baku, being a spy, right,
would have
pieces
to do
together,
some espionage.
right, to figure out, man, what the fuck's with that girl? How the fuck did she doesn't call me Seven? That's awfully weird,
I really am worried that we're going to get a thing of just, like Zeztz now feels like they can just explain away anybody that is either related to Code or like, you know, a Kamen Rider or whatever we're gonna get with the fucking toys is just fucking is they're just gonna explain it away as like, oh, and then Baku remembers them because they were in that classroom. We never fucking showed it.
Yeah, you know. Also, real quick. Also, hey, Fakura, also a bad spot. She immediately caved under pressure, right? Baku came up with no proof, by the way, of accusing her of being an agent of Code. He's like, "Oh, you're an agent of Code, weren't you?" And she immediately just said, "Yes." I was like, "What?" I would deny the fuck out of that. you know,
well.
right? If this series is supposed to be as spy themed as it is. These people crack under pressure like
they
crazy.
Are not good
Holy
spies.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe like Baku didn't even present any evidence to her. He didn't even like Phoenix Wright this shit. He's like, hey, I think I vaguely remember you from a school I went to when I was
when we were 8 years old or something.
Right, you know, like, hey, if you ask me what the fuck I did at 8, I will be like, I would not give you a real answer because you know why? I don't remember what the fuck I did at 8 years old, you know, right? Especially when I lost my memory of said 8-year-old lifespan, you know.
Right.
Insane thing how this last minute of the show, right, plays itself out.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, look, Kuriha is also an agent of Code. You know, who she's gonna be? What's her agent?
Yeah.
Oh, look, we have 0, we have 3,
we have 7,
you know,
we
right?
have 4.
We have 4. Nox is 4. You know, we're still missing 1, 2, 5, 6. You know, who are they? Who's Kureha? You know, right? Once again, I'm still assuming that Code is like a multi-international brand. So let's see if she's related to the Japanese branch of Code. You know, right? But yeah, that's
I guess that's it.
Yeah.
We'll see next time what the fuck is happening there.
Yeah, look, look. We'll see how Baku explains all this. You know, right, with his super secret spy detective reasoning.
Boy, won't Nazca be upset to find out that she too, like Fujimi, lost a friend to Code. Everybody that you know is Code.
Yeah, look. Man, look. Well, once again, going back to how no one in this show is determined by destiny, right? Right to be a Kamen Rider. It's all planned out. Remember, you're not special, okay? This is no. We look. It's like Terry McGinnis in Batman Beyond.
Yeah, this is all set up from the beginning.
You're actually Bruce Wayne's sperm baby that we injected.
I cuckolded your father by switching out his DNA.
Yeah, you know, right? Yeah, man. Like I said, man. Let's see how deep. Like I said, every week we're diving deeper into the conspiracy wall. You know, right into the conspiracy well. Let's see how much further down this well we can go down to.
Die,
you know, right? Yeah. All right. Is that it for this week's episode?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. That's this week. All right. Okay. Thanks. Bye.
So,
all right, Tariq.
We got new movies dropping.
Yeah. So usually we take these moments to talk about some irrelevant shit post in our life that's happening.
Yeah.
You know, right? Something that's like so disconnected from us talking about Zeztz that we cannot afford to inject it within the actual Zeztz, within the main record that we have to talk about this shit in like a post, in like an MCU post credit scene.
The
you know,
problem
like
is that there's so much shit on fire with the fucking tokusatsu, specifically between really it's mostly Sentai that's losing its fucking mind, but they're dragging it looks like we're dragging Kamen Rider into it too.
Yeah, right. So normally we would talk about whatever stupid event, but this happened over the weekend that we realized we could not inject this within the main record. So we're just gonna talk about it here. So over the weekend, Toei released a poll asking the fan to vote. Okay? So now, the context. This year is the 55th anniversary of Kamen Rider, okay? You know, right? Right? Ishimori's magnum opus, you know, right?
Yeah.
The franchise that has reached the globe. It has now airing worldwide, you know, in America for the first time, you know.
Yep.
Right?
We don't talk about Max Rider.
Yeah. Or Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, even though that one was actually pretty good, you know, right?
So
right? Man, as a kid, the first time I saw Kamen Rider Dragon Knight on TV on, I think it was like CW, because I was like, man, what the fuck is this shit? Holy, I was so confused. I was just Saturday morning, right? Because look, I could have cheated and used the TV info button, right, to give you like the synopsis. What the fuck? I'm like, nah. I'm just gonna watch this. I'm just gonna go into this blind. You know, I was like, man, what the fuck is this show? Man, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Man, this guy looks like a Power Ranger and everything. You know, right?
That is pretty much how I felt, and then I just decided because I don't know what's going on, I'll do other things.
Right. So over the weekend, so this year's the 5th. So this year, Toei announced that there is going to be a special anniversary movie for Kamen Rider. It is not another Ichigo movie. We're not getting Takeshi Hongo back on screen, you know,
but we have his daughter. We have his daughter.
No. Look,
Kamen Rider Hines.
She has a role thing, all right. Look, she gets to be in a web series with all the other girls, all right. That's the most we're gonna let her get, okay?
Yes, so yeah.
Yeah. So Toei announced a special poll where viewers, you and me, we are the viewers, you know, right? This poll is open to everyone worldwide. Even us stupid American gaijins can vote on this, you know, even though technically we don't know what any of these franchises are, because, you know, none of this shit has aired in America.
And there's way for us to find it ever before.
Right? So they announced a poll for you to decide the 55th anniversary Kamen Rider movie prediction, okay?
Cool.
This is not us voting. This is not the fans voting for what will be the 55th anniversary Kamen Rider movie. No, it's already behind the scene production's been done, right? Obviously, you know, because that's how a movie is done. Yeah. So now they're giving us the fans for what we think is the 55th anniversary movie. Which is
I don't know why they would ever want that input, but okay.
What an insane thing to do, first of all.
Also, okay, so the implication of this is... here's the thing that bothers me, right? The idea that, like... Okay, so we've seen similar stuff to this with, like, with Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they've done, like, the which archetype do you want to see support for in, like, the Link set, you know, whatever, like, oh...
Right.
And it's like, okay, cool. Some people choose, you know, they pick their favorite shit, and then they make a card, right? Whatever.
Yeah.
That makes sense. The amount of production work alone that it would require to make a movie for any one of these series, especially if we're going all the way back to Agito, is like, you can't just, like, ask people to guess and then go, you guessed right, and now we're making it. And it's like, no, that's not a competition. Like, there's no, like, you're just asking them to fucking guess on which... There's a logic behind this. It doesn't make any fucking sense if it's... Also, is that fucking Amazon's as one of them? Which Amazon's?
Yeah, Amazon.
Is that Amazon's from Amazon or Amazon's from... Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, I think that's Amazon's. You know, this. Hey, look, they already got the actor back. You know, right? Look, you know, in this one, this could be, look. He could wake up from his book from his nightmare and be like, oh man, what the fuck, man? I was just in a book world. There was a guy in like a little small hat just laughing at me. You know, right? So I was like, oh boy, I was shirtless at the beginning, but then a lot of parents complained, and then I was forced to wear a shirt. You know, right? What a weird thing to go back, if you ever go back and watch that Saber Short movie. You know, how the actor was just shirtless, but then in the TV show, they're like, oh yeah, we can't have you do that. You actually have to wear a shirt, you know, right? Yeah, that's an actual Japanese censor thing, you know, right? You can't be walking around without a shirt for the entire series, you know? But yeah,
the amount of like... the resources that would have to be pulled for almost any one of these series is to get a movie now is just so baffling that they would even like leave this up to, because they're not leaving it up. What's happening is they're not asking the fans which one do you want. They're asking them which one do you think this is. Which there's just like objective ones that, like, as we were joking before this, it's not Den-O. It's not. If it's Den-O, that'll be crazy. That'd be fucking nuts if they got Den-O.
Yeah,
that doesn't
Toei
make
cannot
any
afford
sense.
to get I think his name is Takeru Saito.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That, you know, his agency said, "Hey, you cannot afford to pay for it. You can't even afford to have him speak in your Kamen Rider in your anniversary movie.
You can only afford the spirit that inhabits his body."
Right? You know, boy, man, I don't know how they managed to write themselves out of that, by the way, with future Den-O appearance, you know? But that's actually, you know...
It's always a new user. There's always somebody else being inhabited.
No, just make it the JoJo stand. He's the Kamen Rider now, you know?
Yeah.
He's Den-O now. You know, that's what the kids want to see. Momotaru, you know, right? They love him, you know? Look how zany and... Look how wacky and zany he is in all his appearance, you know, right? He's like our version of Deadpool, you know?
I was about to say, imagine if in, like, 20 years they start doing that with Revice, and it's just Vice and not Revi that get involved. It just feels like they just they really did not know what the fuck to, like, they really...
And it's cheaper to hire a voice actor than to get an actual actor, okay?
Yeah. Who has
all
money and options of what he wants to do with his time.
All right, so let's quickly go through. All right, so man, I did not read the actual opening blur. So in this new update, they reveal 11 possible films based on Heisei Kamen Rider title that are in the works, and one of them will be produced this year. But here's the twist. They will have to guess which one of these actual titles will be a real movie. The 3 people who guess correctly will be chosen at random to receive a teaser poster signed by the cast. That's what you're voting for.
Okay, so there is a contest aspect to this. That's what the fucking contest is. Is if you can guess correctly, you get the chance to get a poster.
Hey, but just signed by the cast, you know, right? Imagine if you get a poster signed by Takeru Saito.
I mean,
right? Like, oh my god, that'll be a sick poster. Right?
I mean, if I get it signed by Kamen Rider Decade's actor, do I get to get the fucking money that he's owed from DN's actor?
Oh, will DN actor be brought back as well with his signature? Will adding DN's actor signature to the poster devalue the actual teaser poster?
Every poster is just every signage, every autograph that he signs is working off the Tsukasa Kariya bucks that he has to earn back.
All right, let's quickly go through these 11 possible. But here's the thing: Toei actually went at the fuck out of their way to make like real logos. Like they did not just do like a shitty series name title, you know, like white text on black background, you know, like they did not do like a
they created logos with subtitles of like potential.
They created actual graphics for all this shit, which is insane. That is way more work than what anyone in their right mind. Imagine if Marvel went out their way to create a bunch of.
Now that you say that, though, think about all of the things that we've seen every now and then with the Marvel, the Kevin Feige timeline of when shit was gonna be revealed, and how many of those projects have. We're looking directly at you, Blade. Like
but you know, but those were actually like, but imagine, but at least with the Marvel, those were like hypothetical, like we will actually make this, but these are just like we just straight up lie. Like imagine if Marvel were to come out and make an announcement for I don't know, what's the name of that dragon that Iron Man fights? Fang Foom.
Yeah,
whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Imagine if Marvel just here's the Fang Foom logo. You know, everyone's like, man, what the fuck is that? Who the fuck asked for this?
I mean, yeah, I guess they have mostly delivered, but I still feel like there is a chance with all of this shit that like they just really don't like the Marvel. I feel like is really on the precipice of like fucking around and finding out, right? Because like we're getting all this shit coming out with Doomsday. It's gonna be Doctor Doom. Blah blah blah. That kind of feels like what this is revealing is like, oh, and now we're gonna have, oh, this is the new Doomverse of fucking Kamen Rider. Yeah, Agito. Ooh. Oh yeah, we're bringing Agito. Yeah, everybody loves Robert Downey Jr. That's why we're bringing back Takeru Sato.
All right, let's quickly go through the 11 potential. Remember, out of these 11, only one of these is real. All right, so
right.
Number 1, Agito, Psychic War. Okay.
No, that's Amazon's. Amazon's is the Psychic War.
Wait. No. Oh, wait. Oh, man. This person wrote Psychic War twice, so I don't know what the fuck.
They're dumb.
All right, man, I don't know what the subtitle for Agito is. I'm just going to write Agito Better Kuga, I guess, right? Sure, sequel to Kuga, actual sequel to Kuga, before we abandon that concept and realize, hey, man, we can make these things stand alone. We don't have to actually make these interconnected, Right. All right. Kamen Rider Ryuki, Survival Grand Prix. I feel like, I thought we just got a Ryuki.
Yeah, they just did that. Yeah. They just did that with fucking Geats. I don't feel like they need to or should do that again right now.
Kamen Rider Kabuto 20th, Successor to Heaven. All right. Deno, I'm on fire. Boy, I don't like. Yeah, man. What a way to describe. What a way to.
I don't even think that's okay. I mean. I don't think that's actually. I'm looking at it. I don't think that's a proper proper localization translation. But okay, sure. You can try to say that.
Kamen Rider TK Cho Shocker War. By the way, I thought this was Hibiki at first. This logo until I read the. But it's not in his guide. Nefhem War.
Okay. Niflheim War. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Kamen Rider Ghost Anniversary, the first icon.
I don't want that. I don't want that to be it.
Look, that's a play on word, because remember, icon was the name of the gimmick in the show, and icon.
I don't want that. I don't want to be the one.
Amazon Psychic War. This is actual Psychic War. Mount Psycho 1000.
Now again, this is Kamen Rider Amazon's, as in it was on Amazon, the streaming service. Amazon's and not
Amazon produced it
and not Amazon Kamen Rider Amazon as in the Showa era fucking Amazon.
No one likes that one.
Yeah. So it's that, which if they were to bring that back, it feels like a pretty dark thing to bring back, honestly. Would be weird.
XA Divine Game.
I mean, I guess sure.
I mean, I guess it's the best you could come up with.
I'm
gonna assume the intern that did this was operating under David S. Pumpkin logic. It's like, hey, look, not all these logos are gonna be winner. All right, you asked me to make 11 logos overnight. All right.
Also, like, okay, so these are okay. Hold on, I gotta.
All right, I was finishing up. Kamen Rider Build. Be the 2, because remember, the first movie was called Be the 1, so this is the sequel, okay? Alright, and then Kamen Rider Zeo Next New World is the last one. Oh, but but the world has like that weird little symbol. Is that the letter O?
Yeah, it's a 0 through with a slash in the middle.
It's a line. This is the alpha for pi, according to Google. So I don't know what the fuck.
That doesn't fucking matter.
Oh man, I don't gonna lie.
It's not like it's gonna be a Fies tie-in.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, man. That logo, that guy actually spent a lot of effort with that Next New World logo. All right. So those are our 11 titles. All right. I just want to quickly get off the bat. I want to cross out. What's the game where we guess who? Is this Guess Who? Are we Guess Whoing this right now? Right?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, let's quickly take out Deno.
Yeah, Deno right off the bat, not getting it.
Yeah, that is like the most obvious thing we could cross out.
Yeah.
Owen cannot afford that shit.
There's just no fucking way. No fucking way.
Right? If the movie ends up being a Deno movie,
it's not gonna have Takeru. It's not gonna have Deno.
No. It's gonna have Takeru Sato. All right, but this is gonna be the exact same like what they did in the Zeo movie, where he shows up for 5 seconds and he doesn't even say a word.
Yeah.
Because his agency said that, hey, if he says a single thing, you have to pay us. By the way.
Yeah.
You know. Man, did you know the story about? I was reading about. Do you know the story about how Toei actually got him back for the Zo movie?
No, I do not know the specifics of that.
So Toei cannot afford to get him back, right?
Yeah, that has forever been the case. Yes.
Yeah, so what I found is that Toei set the direct. So apparently Taku is still good friends. So he does not have a bad relationship with Toei, obviously, right? He has a very mutual business. Yeah. But he's still good friends with the director of the show because, hey, look, he's the one that jumpstarted his career, all right?
Right. Reasonable.
So apparently Toei sent the director to talk to him and be like, hey, how's it going, buddy?
Yeah,
how you been?
Ooh, can you just stop?
Hey, did you hear that Toei's making a Kamen Rider movie?
Yeah,
remember that?
If you could just on your way to get groceries, you could just stop in, say hello to the cast, maybe take a couple of photos.
Don't tell your agency about this thing. You know, apparently Toei cannot afford to get him, so they had to send the director of the Kamen Rider just to have him talk to, right? Because apparently if Toei approached talking to him, his agency would say no. But I guess it's the director of the first season who has a good relationship.
He can talk to him directly, and they can just say, and he can just tell them, "Oh, I'm stopping by my friend's house today. Don't ask questions."
Right? But so that's So I would assume if this is a Den-O movie, Takeru Saito will not 100% show up in any fucking aspect. And if he does, he'll just be like another 10-second fight. And maybe we'll get a 10-second cameo or some dumb shit. You know, right? All right,
I would say
I'm gonna
for similar reasons.
I'm gonna put that at 11. Let's go for the bottom up, all right? So I think we're both universally agree 11, okay?
Yeah. I was gonna say
11
The next thing that I think we can also cross out is Amazon's. It would be too much of a collaborative effort for them to get the...
Boy, does Amazon own actual...
I would assume that the Amazon properties are, because they only stream on Amazon, are too much work for them to get as, to get and put back onto Toei stuff, or to make a dedicated movie. That's the reason why, I would say, Amazon's never got, its own proper, movie, tie-in to the...
the best we can do is get the actor in with machine, that's it. All right, that's our 10, all right, I'm fine with that. Number 3, I'm gonna put Ryuki. Number 9, Ryuki.
Yeah, it's too soon after all the shit.
Look, Ryuki just got the thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. Who do you have for 8? Who do you think is the 8th most not likely? I want to say X8, honestly.
Yeah, X8 really doesn't have anything to do.
They shoved all of Dan Kuroto's bullshit into the fucking outsider.
That's true. Thing. Yeah, all that outsider shit. Right. Yeah, it'd be weird to.
Right, and then if we do get an X8 movie, they will. I do not want them to address why Dan Kuroto suddenly has long wavy hair, and that it turns out it's his natural hair.
He's. Oh God, I forgot about that.
Right, he just wants to show him. Hold on. If they do, I just want to show him with the long, natural blonde, long hair, and no one at any point addresses it. They'd be like, "Yep, that's Dan Kuroto."
That's Dan Kuroto. He looks exactly the same.
Yep, that's how we remember him. All right, yeah. We're putting that as 8.
Yeah, so X8 out. Yep, so that's 3 down, 8 to go. I would say, boy.
No, 4 down. 4 down, so 7 to go.
Yeah, 4. Okay, yeah. 7 to go. Boy.
Bell? What would you...
I feel like, honestly...
I think Kabuto also could be.
Kabuto doesn't really seem like it, and build. Hold on. Let's think about this. Currently we got this. I got that.
Right, because there's the thing. The actor for Kabuto is also famous now. You know,
Kabuto
right?
I think is a stretch.
Right. So. Right, but here's the thing. I don't know if you noticed this, but Kabuto is the only one that has a specialized logo.
Yeah, with a 20th.
I'm sorry. All of these have specialized logos.
Yeah, but it's the only one that has a 20th like anniversary mark on it.
Yeah, which I was like, boy, I didn't even realize this year was Kabuto. So I'm like, sure, well, why not? Sure.
Right. So that I can believe build isn't Kabuto I think the 20th thing is because we just also got the Fies thing. I could believe we got something with Kabuto. So I'm gonna.
All right, let's see. All right, so I'm looking at anniversary. So, let's see. Decade aired 10 years ago. Aired in 2019. No, wait, no, it's 2009. Fuck, what was the Kamen Rider aired in 2016?
In 2016.
Oh, that's Ghost. All right, could be Ghost. Yeah. All right. Ghost's 10-year anniversary. Ooh, okay, Ghost hot. All right. So I feel like I feel like the fact that Kabuto has like a special logo, I want to put Kabuto higher.
Yeah, Kabuto has a higher chance. I think that.
But that's the thing. But Kabuto also has a famous actor, and I don't know how much.
I mean, it could be a new person with a new beetle.
Oh boy! Man! Is this the second user of the blue beetle? Right?
I'm gonna say, but definitely crossing off build. Let's cross off build.
All right. We're at
rather
six.
than go on to Ghost and Kabuto, we can get back to. I do think Gaim is not gonna get it just because Gaim has had. Look, I like Gaim. Gaim's great, but I think that Gaim.
But is Gen or Bochi writing something? I feel like if they do if it is a guy, they have to get Gen or Bochi back. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I don't know what the fuck he's up to right now. I'm gonna quickly see what the fuck is he working on right now. Well, what's Gen or Bochi up to nowadays? What does he got? Let's see. All right, he worked on some stupid mecha anime for Toei this year. He's working on a bunch of Madoka movies, apparently.
Oh, yeah, there's too much Madoka shit. Yeah, he's not going to spend time on this stuff.
Oh, man, they're not going to get him back. Hold on, he did just finish Thunderbolt Fantasy, so, right?
No more puppets? No more puppet time?
Oh, look, he might Get her Bochi might need a new thing to do now. Not at his puppet show that he spent. Holy shit, he's been working on this for over 10 years.
Yeah, he really likes those puppets.
Oh my god! Wow, I did not realize he has spent. Hey, look, I'm not hating on him, but holy shit, man, is Thunderbolt Fantasy his avatar?
Yes, I do believe it is because there's way more episodes of that shit than you think.
Oh, I didn't know there were 4 seasons of this fucking of this.
Yup, it's a lot.
I did not realize how big this is a whole multimedia fucking franchise.
Oh yeah, he's had his own
he's side novel. He has taken his time to write side novels for this shit.
Yeah, it's all about the puppets, man.
Oh man, he really loves us. All right. Look, so I think none of the puppet stuff's over. I think and that's a high chance for me. All right, Agito. Probably.
Agito could, just because this is why I would say Agito. Because we're doing a bunch of throwback shit right now with Eins and Zeztz and stuff, I feel like they could do it of just like, oh yeah, remember the first, we keep talking about the first Kamen Rider, what about the first Heisei Rider? Oh, remember that? And everybody goes, no, I wasn't.
Yeah, or the second one, right? You know what they say, the second is just as good as the first,
Yeah.
Right? Alright, so what number we're at? 5? So who are we putting for 5?
We're based,
most.
The question is, I guess, between Ghost, Decade, Zio.
I put Zio pretty fucking. Man, those ride watches sells fucking money. All right.
I would say, and that's what I was gonna say. I think that we might not have Decayed just because we did all the. They went through all the effort to make Legend a whole thing. I don't think they're gonna stomp over that now. They might do something where they bring in Legend, or Decade himself might be part of it. But
he might just make a cameo appearance again, right? Look, he's always showing up. Apparently, Toei has the actor's phone number on standby at any given time. Like, hey, you want to come in and record something,
Right.
Right? You got anything to do? Hey, man. Hey, we got 10. Hey, look, do you want to get some money?
Yeah, we really miss you. Come on.
Right? Yeah. So, all right. So I think out of all these, I'm really putting my money towards Zio. right? Because I feel like the merchandising is just there.
Yeah,
like,
the
holy
Ride
shit.
Watch
They
merchandising
still
would
they
go
still
pretty
make they
easily,
still
yeah.
fucking made ride watches. Holy shit! I cannot.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where was the? Hold on, I was looking at like what's the toy sale data again? Like, have you? I think we have talked about this like
About
multiple
the
times.
Ride
But
Watches over, yeah.
you got that shit, man. That shit. Oh my, that thing, man. That shit is carrying toy for years. You know.
Right, yeah.
I'm gonna quickly post it again. Yep. I'm gonna I'm gonna quickly post on the toy sale from this last quarter for Gav. Yeah. Holy shit. That's that's the only one that hits 30. You know. All right.
Yeah. Jesus.
All right. Yeah. So if I were to guess any of these, I would put Zio as my number one, as like an anniversary movie.
Yeah.
You know, right? How did Ghost? What was Ghost toy sale? Oh my god, man! Build, man! XA Build was a crazy year for toy sale. Towards the end of Heisei. What the fuck?
Yeah, build. I can see that. People like build. Build good.
I like Build. And look, the full bottle Stow kind of one of the funnier, better transformation gimmicks to exist.
Yeah.
Right, trinkets to own. You know.
Hey,
I don't think
wait. I will bring. Remind me about the transformation trinkets when we get back to the main show, because I just remembered something that I meant to bring up a couple weeks ago.
But yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
All right, but yeah. Like I said, I'm putting my number one as Build. You know, I mean Zio. I think Zio.
My number one.
Right, I feel like if they do Zio, they can shove in DK, they can shove in Legend. You know, right?
Yeah. I think that's a safe bet. Just because you pointed it out that it's a 10th anniversary, I'm gonna just I'm gonna take the black horse pitch, really go for the wide, and I'm gonna go for Ghost. Man,
were the icons so I remember there was 100 icons, but for us the 100 list in like order of like importance, it was just like, no, here's just 100 random people we can
just like
think
100
of.
random
you know?
people, and I don't even know that they ever
all right,
actually took the time.
Let's just I'm quickly going to the wiki. I want to see who the fuck number one was. All right, who the fuck is Joromino? Who the fuck is this? I've never heard of this fucking person. Who the fuck is this guy?
No, Geronimo. Wait, is Geronimo one of them?
Is that who this is?
Hold up. That's crazy if they put Geronimo as one of the... I mean, I guess it's just famous people, right? So it's like, it could... Oh, God. Yeah, they definitely did not give...
Who the fuck is this? Oh, holy shit, what a crazy ass... It's a hollow-generated image, you know?
Man, is there a Pocahontas icon? Hold on. Jesus Christ, this fucking wiki is so full of bullshit.
Well, it's really fucking bad. I fucking hate the wiki. This is listed as number one in like the Ghost icon list. So, you know, sure, man. Look, we can learn how Geronimo.
Is the first icon gonna be like the caveman that invented fire?
Oh my god, man! Is it gonna be Ishinomori? You know, right? Wait, hold on. I feel like they already did that, though, right? Did they already do an Ishinomori icon? I feel like they definitely 100% did that shit. You know?
I don't know.
Ghost icon. Oh, Ishinomori. I'm pretty sure they 100% did an Ishinomori icon within the narrative at some point. Because that was all. Because Ghost was an anniversary. A pseudo. Oh, fuck, man. Oh, but man, who the fuck is this? What is this guy? That's number one of the fucking icon list. Also, this ain't even an official one. There's some kid designed him. What fucking kids? What kind of fucking kid designs? Hey, my favorite historical figure. I bet that kid was like, oh my. I bet that kid only chose that because he realized that no one's gonna fucking enter with this character.
Yeah,
you know,
everyone
will enter.
Yeah.
Right, everyone will probably enter with King Arthur, you know, or or the White Brothers, or like actual famous people. Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, it's Geronimo. It's absolutely Geronimo. Julius Caesar. Younger Wright brother. Wait. They have it between two Wright brothers? That's crazy.
That's fucking amazing. Holy Ishimamori. Oh my god, this fucking god, this wiki is fucking eating up my fucking computer. I have to post it later.
I know, the
Wikipedia
Wikipedia sucks, yeah.
Oh my god. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna assume that there is an Ishimamori icon that they wrote in at some point, but holy fuck. If the 55th anniversary movie is about Geronimo, I'll fucking lose it. Holy shit.
I mean, I'll tell you this, I'm looking through it now, and it does not seem that I can find an Ishinomori icon. So it might not be a thing.
All right. Well, I think they're gonna announce the result like next week or something. So, hey, look. All right. So we place our money. We place our bets down for what we think. You know, right? I'm choosing the softer, the easy.
The smarter one, and I'm going for the long.
Right. Tariq is going for the 100-to-1 pick. You know, right? Hey, look. Like I said, if it ends up actually being a Deno, I will fucking lose my mind, right? And like, I'm actually hold on. I won't lose my mind if it's a Deno project, all right? Because at this point, they just make Momotaro's Deno and they call it a day. But if it's a Deno project and they somehow in some godforsaken way, Toei fucking has Takeru Saito show and be like saying, yes, I have lines in this movie, I will fucking lose it. And he fucking does the whole press junket, right? Yeah. Talking about, yeah, man, it's been so long.
Okay, there is a toy line exclusive Ishinomori ghost icon.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I knew there was something fucking stupid involving Ishinomori icon. All right, that's good to know. All right, well, we will circle back on this in like a week or two or so, or wherever the fuck they announce this result, and we'll see. We'll see who's going home rich.
Yeah,
right?
Who's
Who's losing the house?
Who's getting the poster with all the cast on it?
Yeah, right. All right.